Hi, this is Rob Tate with Downey Street Brokers, here to give you the do's and don'ts if you're going to try to sell your house on your own. So this video actually comes from a showing that we did with a few clients. We were just driving around in a neighborhood, and we saw 3 or 4 houses in that neighborhood that we liked, and then we saw a for sale by owner. And so we rolled up on them, gave them a ring, and see if they would let us see their house. So this video is inspired by what not to do if you're a for sale by owner. So the first thing you want to do is you want to verify that they're actually real estate agents. We showed up, me and my clients, like this, you know, it was sunny out, so we had our sunglasses on, and she just kind of let us into the house, didn't ask for verification, didn't ask for IDs, didn't go online to make sure that I was actually a real estate agent, or in any wise other qualify that these people should be walking around their house. Not to scare anybody, but we could be entire strangers and lied about our real estate intentions and just snuck into the house. The next thing you don't want to do is you don't want to point out everything that's wrong with the house and all the things that you homeowner fixed, right? So if you and your husband, you know, rebuilt the kitchen, rebuilt the bathroom without permits all by yourself, those are some things that you kind of want to let be found out in the inspection time periods, not necessarily pointed out when you're trying to get a buyer excited about your house. Another thing you want to do is you want to make sure your house looks good enough to be staged. So even if somebody's popping into the neighborhood and would love to see your house, first impressions really matter. And so you want to make sure your house looks really, really good and ready to show if you're going to show your house. That's just very, very important. Another thing you'll want to do is you want to go onto theyre, Department of Regulatory Authorities, and that's where you can also search licenses, but you want to download all of the real estate contracts and find out what your rights and obligations of a seller are and what the rights and obligations of a buyer are. That one's very, very important. Another thing you want to do is you want to make sure you have updated marketing information. Bedrooms, baths, house, you know, really spend the extra time, go onto Canva, do some things that really showcase your house. I highly suggest professional pictures, all that kind of stuff, because when my buyers went to look at the house again online, the pictures weren't all that wonderful, and you know, just the whole experience kind of turned them off. And then finally, smells. Smells are more important than you probably realize in a real estate transaction. If you have animals or cats, or you know, you like cooking certain, you know, aromas, that sort of thing, at a showing you want your house to smell warm and inviting. So just to recap real quick on what you want to do if you sell your house yourself, make sure you verify the real estate agents and the people coming into the house. You know, especially in this time where we're all wearing masks and that sort of thing, you want to take extra precautions that you're safe and sound in your home. You want to make sure you download all of the real estate contracts and are aware of them. When you're walking around the house, you want to make sure that you really point out the big benefits of the house and not necessarily everything else about the house on the first initial tour. And then finally, you want to make sure the house shows really well, both the look, feel, and most importantly, or not most importantly, but very importantly, smell. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and reach out. Our email is robert@dstreetbrokers or 303-888-0194. You can reply to the email that got sent out, post on our blog, or otherwise just reach out and comment below on our social media. Thanks very much, guys.